Covering Columbia County, a Lake City man is speaking out, saying he and people who were with him were turned away from a Dennys restaurant.
Is it the color of my skin? I mean, that's where I left it at. Is that the problem? Because it's like everybody else was eating and drinking, and she was standing there and she's like, I'm not going to be able to accommodate y'all.
News 4 Jax reporter Allison Henning spoke with the man and reached out to the restaurant's corporate office and found out the chain is responding swiftly.
It was last Friday night when Elijah Henderson Jr. says he, his family, and his friends were turned away from this Dennys restaurant in Lake City. Staff told him they couldn't accommodate his group, but he believes this was a case of racial discrimination. Elijah Henderson Jr. got a call from Dennys chief operating officer moments before we met up with him today.
Elijah, my name is Chris Brody. I work for the Dennys organization.
He was like, well, I work with the diversity department. I was like, you guys have to do a little more work. I said, because it's not working. What you're doing, it may be working at corporate, but when it drizzles down and comes down to the franchisees, it's not working.
Henderson Jr. was coming with a group of about 25 church members last Friday. He was the first to arrive and was turned away after an employee said she couldn't accommodate them with one cashier and one cook.
I was like, I understand that there's only you and him. I was like, you guys, I say, but can y'all feed us? No, we're not. She's like, I'm not going to accommodate y'all. And then there was another family that came in right after me. She's like, you guys go ahead and have a seat. I'll be with you momentarily.
In disbelief, Henderson Jr. took to Facebook Live in a video that's now been viewed more than 2,000 times.
I feel as if since I'm African American, that's why she doesn't feel like she should accommodate us. I don't understand. I'm not trying to understand. The only thing that I do understand and the only thing that I do know is that they're wrong. They're wrong for how they treated us.
Did it hurt you to hear her say that?
Yeah, I was upset. And I wasn't upset so much as that I was hungry. I was upset because I got my family with me. Point blank, I don't care what you look like or where you come from. I just want equality.
We reached out to Dennys corporate office. They sent us this statement. It reads in part, "We were shocked by the unacceptable experience our guests received recently at our Lake City, Florida location and sincerely apologize." It goes on to say, "We simply do not tolerate discrimination of any kind in our restaurants." The company tells me it has completed its investigation and the employee involved in last Friday's incident no longer works here. In Lake City, Allison Henning, Channel 4, the local station.
In the past hour, we learned that Dennys Senior Director of Diversity, Inclusion, and Multicultural Marketing is changing her travel plans from a work-related trip to Martha's Vineyard and is coming straight to Lake City to meet with Henderson face-to-face this Sunday to discuss what happened at that location.